Alright, hey guys, I've done this video quite a few times, and I think now I'm finally going to get to do it all. And so, without further ado, I'm doing a video to showcase, show off my new Craigslist find. Traded for an Impulse 25. Never thought I would necessarily want an Impulse 25, never really researched them that much. But now that I have it in my hands, I really like it. Go over a few. There's some good tutorials out there on showing everything, but I just want to go through as far as things that I really think that they've done really well with. Let me move the camera. I have IM1 running into Loopy on my iPad, so if you're playing live, hit MIDI channel instead of having to hold two buttons down and hike your leg up and knock 3 times to get a MIDI channel to change. You just hit MIDI channel and use a little wheel, and so that easy. Thought that was really handy, really well designed. Another thing that's really good, let me change to, I don't really have velocity to it. The velocity sensitivity on this thing is really amazing. I can do you can really just tickle the keys, as I've heard someone talk about it. And the same thing with the pads. So you could really program in some like ghost notes if you're doing drums. And stuff. So that's another really cool feature. But have to say my favorite feature is this Arpeggio, Arpeggiator that it has. And so if you can see the light up, I think, and you can kind of see it cycling through. Well, and so I can hit, and so this is kind of like a step sequencer, an arpeggiated step sequencer, so I can have them all going. And the cool thing is I can, if you hold shift and hit settings, like I have it at 1/8 eighth notes, I can do 12th notes, I can do 16th notes. And one thing I do like about it is it's real time, so all these settings, I don't have to go through, hit settings, change it, and then hit enter for it to take effect. It does it automatically. And so that's really awesome. It's just got big buttons, so I like that. So going through the rest of the menu on the Arpeggiator, it's got gate, so you can change the gate. Probably not going to work very well on the drums, but you can adjust the swing, the art mode. You can go up, down. I think that's up and down 2, random, and play. And it's got a chord mode that I'll show you in a minute. And then as you keep going, you can do up to 4 different octaves, and it'll just cycle through the octaves, and you can adjust the length. So right now, let's bump that down to 8. Hit ARP again. Okay, so another cool feature, let me pull up Loopy reset. I went to settings, clock sync, clock destinations, and it says Impulse. And so Loopy is sending a clock to the Impulse 25. And we can check the tempo. It's set up right now. The tempo's set at 126. But if I record in some pads, at a unspecified tempo, it's 144 on Loopy, and so I can go to setup right here. It's at 144, and so it's syncing. It don't sync with the playhead, but it does sync the tempo, so that way you can I can hit ARP. I can go up to channel 6. And let me pull the metronome up on and so you can hear that it's in sync. And so I just, without having to play through it, I can just easily, and then if I want to throw in, and then if I want to do some hi-hats, let me see, turn that to 16. Maybe a bit much. So you can turn different you can turn them on and off too, so really quickly you can just build up some patterns. Let me go back, let me change, let me go to chord mode. Let me change the organ. There's a really quick little chord progression, just a couple chords. Go back down to see, that's playing chords, so I can easily go back up and change this to maybe random. And I gotta hold the sustain button down. And you can change those in real time. So it's actually playable. It's a playable arpeggiator. And these are all velocity sensitive as well. And so, I don't know how well, because it's pretty light in the room. So I could set different step values. So just really so many different things you can do with this with that little arpeggiator. And you can build it up. You could do up to 4 octaves. And it's just going to cycle through. The one thing that I will say that I don't necessarily, I do like it and then I don't like it. I wish there was maybe a way to turn it off. So I have it arpeggiating, but then whenever I do transpose, you can see that it transposes the pattern. And it would be nice if I could hold it down, play some notes to get them sustaining, and then maybe add in a note down here without it adjusting the entire realm of notes. But I guess I could that possibly, without the arpeggiator on, hit the notes that you want, and it's not going to work. So haven't figured that part out yet. It may be just the way it's designed, but all in all, other than that one little gripe that I have about the transpose actually doing the octaves up and down on the arpeggiator, can't complain. I mean, it's not the greatest track in the world, but within just a couple moments, came up with that. So anyway, thank you for watching the video. If you just like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions about the Impulse 25, or you want me to go into any additional details, just let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you later.